What's your comfort level like now in the defense, having played the year in it and getting an offseason in it?
My comfort level is a lot more comfortable. When I first got here, it was more like a learning on the fly type thing. So I was mostly learning like what's my job. So this year, this off season, I'm mostly like learning like, all right, what's my job and how does it fit in the scheme? That's the biggest thing. So now I'm learning all parts of the defense, so I know what he's doing on the other side and how can I steal a play now. So it's the biggest thing. So working on my football IQ, really, other than coming in like actually learning the plays.
You know, the Jets haven't added any significant additions to the linebacking core this season.
Hold on, what that was? Hold on, my bad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, so they haven't really added any significant additions to the linebacker core, and they've really trusted you to, take the next step, possibly a Pro Bowl this season. So what does it mean to have that trust, from the front office and the coaching staff that they can really see you being a future piece for them?
Trust is the biggest thing, a big thing for us. It's not a word. You have to earn it, number one. I feel like I have earned it. And the question about the Pro Bowl thing, I like to speak it into existence, so I will be a Pro Bowl this year. So that's the biggest thing. So the trust is good, so now it's like proving it. That's the biggest thing.
Quincy, what did you think of the additions the team made in the offseason?
We had some great additions. We also had some great guys here. Everyone that's been here gets not a second chance, but is in the defense a little bit longer. So now we're learning the defense better. The new additions to the team, Whitehead, a couple more guys, Gardner also. So it's kind of like we're learning to play in the same scheme as each other. So it's real great, really. Like just a mix of the team.
Talk to you a little bit about how your brother has really had an impact on you in terms of transitioning into the team. It's obviously second season here, so you're a little more comfortable with things. But how has he kind of helped you along the way, especially with last year?
Biggest thing holding me accountable, so challenging me off the field. That's the biggest thing as far as like treatment wise, and then not harping on what I did last year type things. Like basically it's like a clean slate. Every day he reminds me like, hey, it's a clean slate. Whatever you did yesterday doesn't matter. Whatever you did last year doesn't matter. Excuse me, but he just let me know like it's a clean slate now. Now you have to prove that last year wasn't like just he just got lucky type thing, and also you have to prove like now can you be more consistent with it now? Like can you be consistent in the defense? So the biggest thing is holding me accountable and not letting me get complacent.
And speaking of defense, obviously you being a very athletic player with a high motor, you're able to playing 100 miles per hour all the time. How do you really feel like you fit into this defense, especially with the style defense that your defense coordinator is playing?
So the biggest thing we hop on is speed. So playing the best of my abilities, but also playing within the scheme of the defense. So now, like I said before, learning how I fit into the defense and not just what my job is. So that's the biggest thing. So now it's like, when do I need to go fast? When do I need to slow it down? When do I need to play in position and then let my superpowers take over?
How is that fine line, Quincy, between playing as fast as you can and being aggressive and being over-aggressive?
It's a very thin line as far as like an A gap to a B gap type fine line. So like I take one step over too far, I got a cutback lane type thing. So now it's like learning like every single step has to be the same, just because I know the guy beside me is taking his every single step the same. So now my steps have to be the exact same. Or it can be a thing where it's like you see something, it's like I'm going to steal the play right here type thing. So it's like slowing your mind down, going by the playbook, and then when you see it, go. So the biggest thing, CJ talked about me during the offseason every time. He was like having the mindset of a cheater. So like the cheater is study his opponent, which every single day he studies his opponent, and then when he get the initial strike, he'll wait as long as possible, and when he see the opening, he strikes right there. But when he strikes, he knows for a fact where is he going, he knows for a fact what he's doing, and he gets the kill. So that's the biggest thing.
In a very aggressive scheme that you guys play in, or any aggressive scheme, sometimes misdirections can be a problem by the offense because you guys are pursuing so hard. How do you deal with misdirections in an aggressive defense?
The biggest thing is playing with your eyes when the play first starts. So going through a progression, that's what we're learning now. Going through progression, so like soon as we get the play call in, looking at the offense coming out, what are my keys? So basically making a big field smaller. So the biggest thing is like if I'm on this side, just only worry about this half of the field. So making sure my keys are good, and then it's leading me to another key type thing. So just shrinking the field within ourselves. and that's the biggest thing. So now you don't over pursue when you're getting misled because you're looking at something else.